Welcome back to an episode. We are in front of a canyon-ish kind of thing. The west of the Rosimorn Monastery. And there's supposed to be a red wizard, which I can't seem to see right now, but I don't know.
If not,
maybe we can see the sky again. Maybe it disappeared. Who knows? Ah, no, there it is. It's like one with the surrounding.
Lae'zel, do you want to talk about what happened at the crash?
Trust me, you'll know when I'm ready to discuss it.
Fair enough. But if you change your mind...
It is not a matter of mind. It is a matter of faith. And I have been put to the test.
What to do?
Oh, no, it has nothing to do with faith. Just say. Oh, by the way. We are halfway there. Nice. Won't take much longer and we got ourselves another level up. There's a dead rabbit and a dead blue jay. Something weird is going on here.
What path lies before me?
Oh there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. He's resting in camp, yes. But may I inquire who is inquiring?
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek.
Ah, right. Well, I do know Gale, yes. He's in our camp at the moment.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
Well, it would be my pleasure.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please, after you.
Ha!
My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name, drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Well, yes, Gale. Where's your decorum? Oh, I suppose we could part with a few of our rations, yes.
And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale? Even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Oh, you were sent here as an actual divine messenger. Interesting. I'm surprised she sent you in the first place after Gale's debacle. What message and what charge would that be? Interesting. A divine messenger.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
Huh. If the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention. If even the gods know, why are we facing these threats alone? You wouldn't happen to know of a cure, would you? Some all-powerful parasite withering spell, perhaps? Alright. If goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention, yes.
The very purpose of my presence. In a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Oh, Gale alone? How so?
The orb.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
It's an interesting proposition. It's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself. Say what you will, but you can't force Gale to go through with this. Okay, we'll be rid of both the Absolute and Gale in one fell swoop. That's a win-win situation. Which is kind of true. And also we would get rid of the orbs stuff of like... We got rid of the nuke by using the nuke, so to speak. Okay. It's definitely an interesting and very monstrous kind of way of doing it, but you definitely can't force Gale to go through with this, yes.
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mistra Italion Thras Annas It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Okay, on my honor, it shall be done. Still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way. Well, do we find another way? We got ourselves a godly intervention. And you usually never go against some gods, but yeah. We've figured out a way to defeat the Absolute. That's good. I'm not his keeper and I do not accept your charge. Well, I am, definitely. Not his keeper. But it will be my honor.
On my honor? I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Ha! Gale has a little attitude, I say. And also I have to figure out a way to... yeah, who am I going to choose though? I mean, Astarion is always nice to have in our team because of the whole lockpicking kind of situation. But I think I can do the lockpicking myself because I also am kind of dexterous, right? I'm still gonna keep Karlach and Lae'zel for the brutish natures that they are. That's very useful. Astarion. Or Gale. And really it kind of depends. And wait a minute. I have to level up Gale at least once to make that work properly. By the way, how good is our sleight of hand? Not so much. Picking locks. +3. What about him? +9.
Let's move.
Yeah. And the reason why his sleight of hand is so good is because of this, wasn't it? Proficiency in longbows, shortbows? No, that's not it. I thought I had some sleight of hand buffs up here, but okay. Interesting. Wait a minute, I could use cantrips and some additional damage on Gale. That would be quite interesting. Question is just how much health does he have? And how easily can he be killed?
Well, not as bad as it could have.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
I'd always imagined Elminster to be more imposing. Wait. An old man with a craving for cheese. Hardly the great wizard of legend. Well, didn't seem much a friend showing up and demanding you kill yourself, yes. Actually, I was hoping to talk about something. No. Imposing. Well, did we? Actually, this is what an Archmage kind of looks like. Old man with a craving for cheese. Hardly the great wizard of legend, is it?
A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the Absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
Okay, still don't understand. Can Mistress just destroy the Absolute, or Elminster himself?
No doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have, and only I can wield it.
You're not really wielding it. It's not a weapon. Like, not in a normal sense, at least. So that's it. You're on a suicide mission now. There's surely another way. There probably is another way, but...
Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. But essentially, yes. I'm living on borrowed time, in more ways than one. Perhaps this is how it must be. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
Okay, I'll make sure we find it, Gale. I promise. Again, promises. We are not doing promises. You're not blowing yourself up, Gale. I won't let you. Well... Again, a very nice way of getting around this little situation. I'll definitely make sure we find it.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
But also, maybe level up this dude and get rid of Astarion. Even if he is... the thing is that I tend to play with like two close range fighters, right? Like Barbarian and Lae'zel. Karlach and Lae'zel, or fighter and Barbarian. They basically have the same roles, right? Then you have some mixed positions with Wyll and Halsin. And actually, also, another mixed position, Shadowheart, could be very utility kind of thing. And then, of course, we have Astarion as maybe the only sleight of hand character. Only dexterity kind of character. Maybe Wyll could do the same, but who knows. And when it comes to intellect characters, there's only Gale. And it just depends on what kind of character you start with. And of course, everybody uses a custom character. If you really think about it, playing as one of the origin characters right here might be very nice. Because then you can use their powers and a nice combination of teammates. Instead of being like a jack of all trades multi-class kind of dude. Alright, so yeah, we got Gale and all of that covered, but do I really want to get him out of the team yet? That is the question. I'll just continue on forward and explore a little bit more.
Eager for battle. Objective noted.
Yes.
Worth examining.
What can I do? Wait, what does it say?
Do not walk in darkness. Turn to the light.
Okay. Turn to the light. Great. How do we do it?
This'll do.
There's a lot of animal carcasses. I'm not exposed to any negative effects yet, but it's still kind of weird. Nothing here.
Got a lot on my mind. And, well,
What does it say?
in it.
Do not enter. Pass at your peril.
Moving ahead.
Another blue jay. To the Shadowcursed Land. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Action, not reaction.
Okay.
These things have stayed interesting.
Well then. To the Shadowcursed Land it is.
Should mind my step.
Let's hope that we can do that. You're about to progress your adventure. Make sure you tie up any loose ends before advancing. Yeah. Hoi. Campsite. I didn't click on anything. Huh. Very interesting indeed. So this one triggers another long rest kind of situation. Okay. Very nice. We don't need to talk to anyone now, which is great. Let's just do some quick inventory management while we're at it. And can get rid of a few things up here. There you go. Okay, now. Oh.
Supreme Kith'rak, has Vlaakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Huh.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Your cronies try to kill us. Why should Lae'zel listen to you? Exactly. Not to Lae'zel. She should take the lead. Okay, so let's see what she's gonna do.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh! I should run you through for suggesting it.
You're talking about the person inside. Do you know who that is? You must be either a fool or a hero to work against your own queen. But yeah, are you talking about the person inside?
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlaakith's tyranny. The prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kith'rak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
He speaks true of the Zaith Isk. You need to trust him. Well, what do you want to do, Lae'zel? I feel okay. Vlaakith's led you astray. I believe him, and so should you. This is your chance to earn Vlaakith's redemption. No. Okay. I definitely have her back, sure, but not in this way. He speaks true with the safest. You need to trust him. Okay, the safest at least. We don't know the rest of it. He definitely does speak true of the safest.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
What an interesting magical pathway. Oh, the Quanith. Another doodad. A barely perceptible magic flows from this unusual device. It is searching, seeking, listening. Can we not equip it? Okay, but it is definitely going into my quest bag. That should be the one. Okay, this one doesn't work. Doesn't it just flops back? That is so weird. At least that one can be placed in there. It's bound, and this is twisted binding, so no matter where you place it, it comes back. Okay. Right, can we... Well, there, wait. Let's see.
Vlaakith Kasivim Hrath Crashhead. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
Oh, no, this is what I like to hear. Now, what does Ascension entail? Exactly.
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Ghaik enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Ghaik and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
So, what's called Vlaakith a tyrant? Does that mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Gaich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
Now, who is the one in that prison, do you think?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
And if Voss is wrong, if his claims are wrong and Vlaakiths are real, what then?
Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
Interesting. Well, let's move on.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kith'rak Voss at Shares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
So, how does it feel to be the protector of a Githyanki egg?
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. The child of Gith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch. And don't you dare pass it to that lunatic woman prowling the mountain pass.
Well, we took care of that, right? Okay. So much so to that. Let's just quickly talk to Karlach and Astarion.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
So, Lae'zel's going to war with Vlaakith? Going to break her chains in Baldur's Gate? Good for her.
Right. Right. Everybody's snoring. Right. Any, nope. The dogs don't have anything for us. Let's just quickly talk to Wyll and, House.
There's a schism growing among the Githyanki people, and Lae'zel just took one step towards choosing a side.
You wish to speak?
Not yet, it seems. Not yet. Oh boy. What's Shadowheart gonna say about all of that?
I can't believe I'm actually venturing into a Gith stronghold again, voluntarily. This had better pay off.
Whatever happens, we're able to manage, sure. I'll admit it, this could be a terrible idea, but we don't have much choice. Actually, we're gonna manage.
I've seen them at work before. I wasn't alone in my mission. All those who were sent with me were slain by Githyanki blades. They must want that artifact back badly if they're dispatching red dragons in pursuit of it. But we cannot afford to lose it. I wish I'd never been sent on this mission.
Well, I'm curious about that myself. Your mission is irrelevant to me. Let's just focus on getting rid of the temple. Okay, I'm curious about that myself.
You'll have to live with that curiosity for now, I'm afraid. Let's just concentrate on ridding ourselves of these tadpoles. All will be revealed in due time. I hope.
Okay, I want to go know you more, Shadowheart. Sure, want to talk about all that happened. Okay, now what is... Can you actually tell me?
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
Poof, I don't know. Is there more? What drew you to Shah's worship?
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Interesting. Tell me something about yourself besides Shah, besides those tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
It's a start. Really? You've flown between the planes of existence, but you've never been swimming. Okay, I have to point out 9 orchids to me if we ever pass from... Okay, yeah, really.
It's nothing to laugh at. Save your questions if that's how you're going to react.
Anything else you care to share?
No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memory suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
And what's this mission you speak of?
That is not for you to know. Leave it at that.
Right. So, now, can we finally talk to Barkus Road?
Thank you for agreeing to find Wulbrin.
Still, no trading possible. Alrighty, let's leave camp, see what happens. Where do we end up at? Oh, the underdog. Again.
Can you feel it? The shadows gnaw at us. Do not take them for granted.
Boy.
Are you the true soul?
Who wants to know? Okay, I don't have time for this. No, I kill them and you're next. Okay, who wants to know?
I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on.
Okay, torch situation. Actually, I have something better than a torch. I got this. Okay, but first, let's just buff everybody.
Looking ahead.
Wait, did I?
Wanna dance?
I didn't click on confirm. Ah! No. No.
Look where
Still alive.
I wanted to switch from one character to the next. Really work. So let's buff those two. Okay, we should be good now. Why do I want to take? Ah, there is something for us to take. So the idea is to not get killed by the darkness. Always stand inside the light. But how do you fight against? Whoa. Okay. This is where we have to go now. Right. Awful lot of teleport. Interestingly enough, I would be able to teleport right back to... Huh. That one. Weird.
I've got a long road ahead.
Maybe I could even sell something. But wait a minute. Ooh. There's some wooden barrel. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just loot more things. Oh, another torch. How convenient. So, let's see. This is very things, and
Still
I
breathing.
don't need to pick up a torch.
This will do.
Okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Before we move on, though, maybe we can talk to Goblin. Yeah, we're going to talk to the Goblin Brawler, and we're going to go through the shadows in the next episode. Until then, like and subscribe, of course, and ta-ta.